He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
'Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Nurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the Scepter's gathered magma. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magma should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight. At the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the Royal Scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamics reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the Royal Scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the Ancient Sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk. Like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh? In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
Look at what Luis has made there. Unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
What's that about?
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 12 days remain.
The deadline?
We have a few days until the day of the hero dawns. I want to be sure we're in tip-top shape before then, so we can cut through that massive magla and give Luis what he deserves. Don't forget that Luis wields the royal scepter. We will truly need all of our strength and talents to win this fight. Just means we gotta be at the top of our game, don't it? Anything we're missing, now's the time to find it. After everything that's happened, we definitely cannot allow Luis to become king. Let's make sure we're ready. Don't leave anything undone. Don't worry, we won't. Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Metaphor Fantazio. Last time, we confronted Zorba and reached Luis, who created the Tyrant Star, and we now have to begin preparing for our decisive battle, which will take place on October 26th, a day before the Day of the Hero, when the new king will be crowned. Defeating Luis will require substantial strength and power. Spend time with your followers and travel the world to prepare your party. In 11 days, we'll face our final battle. Maybe we should test our strength in Brylehaven Coliseum.
It'll be fine.
Not yet. Alright. Now that we've completed the Skybound Avatar dungeon, with the King's Rock still planted right there, we have a lot that we need to do. Now, regarding the Skybound Avatar, we can now see that our face is on the King's right eye. Roughly the same size as Luis. We are truly his equal. Now, we can't exactly see the location where Luis is in the sky, but I'm sure it's probably just beyond the King's Rock. Either way, what we're going to be doing here first is heading over to the church to see if we can't appraise some items. Because we found a lot of stuff within the Skybound Avatar that which should be pretty useful for upgrade purposes. We are also in Idle's Day, so that means that we can go and get some shop bonuses if we truly want to. Heavenly Breeze is a 420 attack power weapon for the Seeker and Prince that will significantly increase wind attack damage. Now right now, we do extra damage against dragons, and I think the Heavenly Breeze is a good weapon to have. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this, but I am going to keep the current weapon I have equipped right now. We also have the Lance of Judgment. It requires 2 Heavenly Waters, which is all we have right now. This is for the Knight, and will increase the chance of counter skills activating. Divine Fists is for the Brawler archetype, and will give 425 attack power and increase damage against undead-type monsters. And of course, we also have the Golden Wing Abacus, 405 attack power, and will decrease the cost of money skills. This is not bad. However, the increase of money and increasing the power of attacks utilizing money is definitely something I would prefer. Edge of Calamity is for the Berserker, and will increase strike attack strength with 430 attack power. Also a very good item. Duelist Headgear will increase evasion against slash attacks. Jouster's Headgear is against pierce. Bruise's Headgear is against strike. And then we have the Ashura's Hands. Significantly increases slash attack strength. This is essentially the same as one of the Royal Warrior's passives. So you can equip the Ashura's Hands on an archetype that's utilizing slash damage and will essentially be around the same power level as a Royal Warrior. Think like putting it on a Samurai or an archetype that wants to use slash but might not exactly be one of the warrior lineage. We also have the Yaksha's Hands, which increases pierce attack strength, and the Rakshasa's Hands, which increase strike attack strength. Crimson Split Shoes repels fire. We've already seen these shoes before. Out of all of these, there are 2 weapons I would recommend right now if you're in a spot like me and you do not have too many Heavenly Waters. This would be my suggestion. Either grab the Lance of Judgment so that we can potentially get more triggers off of Hulkenberg's Repel, or go for the Edge of Calamity, which will increase strike attack strength for Basilio, as he is a unit that we are going to be continuing to use. If you want to look for gear, I would recommend either the Astra's Hands or the Rakshasa's Hands. I myself am going to be grabbing the Edge of Calamity, but it was a tough decision between this and the Lance of Judgment, but I think this is going to be a weapon that I'm going to use a little bit more often. Let's go ahead and give it to Basilio.
I get it.
I bet you do get it, my boy. Now let's go ahead and go over to the shops, because we have obviously a lot of weapons we can appraise and loot to sell. Let's go ahead and sell our items. We have 87,000 items worth of loot. Okay. Appraise, we've got a lot here. Mossy hard armor, we got 2 of these. We got ourselves Coral Mail and the Fusskampf. Okay. Tainted Two-Hander, got 4 of these. Comet Axe, we got 2 Comet Axes and 2 Comet Greatswords. This kind of feels like selling fodder to me. Superior Tainted Two-Hander gives us the Burning Axe. Superior Tainted Blade gives us the Orichalcum Knives, 388 attack power for the Faker, small MP recovery every turn in battle. Not bad, but we have better weapons. Superior Tainted Polearm gives us the Bolt Crozier, which increases electric attack strength. Decent, but we definitely have a better Crozier on our hands right now. Superior Tainted Weapon gives us the Medici Abacus, also okay, and Superior Tainted Heavy Armor. This gives us the Wolf Greaves, 138 defense, which will automatically increase its attack at the start of combat. Gives Tarkaj it's a single target attack boost. It also gives endurance and agility +3. Not bad, actually. This could go on High's main and really wouldn't be that big of a deal. Personally speaking, if you are going to take advantage of Idol's Day, I would go over here to the Boastful Shopkeeper in Verga Island and obtain any of the talismans you might not have gotten. I am going to go ahead and grab all of the remaining talismans I personally want, so that would be Talisman of the Fairy. I actually want Talisman of the Avatar, and I want Talisman of the Fowl. That way I have at least 2 of every talisman available here. Now, on the topic of consumable items like this, let's check out what masks we can make. We can make elementalists. Well, we can't actually make those. We have access to them in terms of unlocks. Now, with the Royal Masked Dancer, we have access to some unique ones. We have, let's see here, right here. Dancer's Mask, used to equip you to use dancing skills, adds a resistance to ice and a weakness to electric. This requires a Fortune White Mask, Star White Mask, and a Judgment Mask. We also have the Mend Mask, which casts automatic stat boosting skills on the wearer. The Mind Mask, which will use Almighty Light and Dark Magic, which will give a resistance to ice and a weakness to electric. The Muscle Mask, which will allow Juna specifically to use Slash, Pierce, and Strike skills. This one's not great. It's good for utility, but she is one of the weakest party members in terms of strength. This is not a mask I would recommend getting other than 100%ing. The Mercy Mask, used to equip a full suite of healing magic, adds a resistance to light and a weakness to dark. This Mercy Mask is pretty decent because it will also give you some ailment recovery. Not the craziest mask either. If you wanted to grab any of these, I would suggest the Dancer's Mask and the Mind Mask. Okay, well, with that made, let's go ahead and check out our followers. We can't hang out with Yufa right now, unfortunately, because we did that just before we went to the Skybound Avatar, and everyone else is maxed out, so it's Basilio's turn. Hoping to find Vinka before the law does, Basilio offers to guard a wealthy merchant at risk. If only gets himself suspected of the crimes. If we do this, then he... Also, if you were expecting the game to end during the Skybound Avatar storyline, seeing how much left we had, yeah, we still have a pretty decent chunk of the game left. We are coming up on the final reaches of the story. We only have 11 days left after all, but these are going to be pretty full days. Hey, what you up to? No point in losing our cool now. Just gotta keep our heads towards the final fight. Gotta do what we gotta do. Hey, you got some time? I just came up with a wicked plan for stopping Vinka. Let's do this.
Thank you.
Thanks, Will. Let's head to Brylehaven then. First order of business, we go meet that merchant man. I'll see ya.
Now,
sounds like that rich Alsea does his dealings in the shop there. No chance we can make it in as his guards after we messed up last time. So I figured we'd just stand watch on our own, guard the place without him knowing. What do you think? I could be smart, yeah? Ha ha!
Incredible.
You should be the boss of this operation. Got a nice ring to it, yeah? Call me whatever you like. Shite! That came from the alley in the back. Vinka, don't do it! Shut up! The blood's on his hands. It's all their fault. All of them. This isn't enough. I haven't killed enough. Got to keep going. Got to keep killing. For all our sakes. Hey, Vinka, you're right. It's all of this is because of that igniter experiment. I'm breaking apart, same as our mates did. My senses are getting sharper, but I'm losing more and more control every day. Pain doesn't feel like it used to. Every bloody morning the sun stabs my skin. It hurts until the pain's all that makes sense. Sometimes it feels like I'm an igniter myself now. I want to destroy. I need to destroy, like a hunger that grows and grows till I can't take it anymore. That's why, whenever I got this bad, I found one of those bastards and murdered, killed them dead. Inca. It's what they deserve. They used us. They abused us. They made us all suffer. And now they'll suffer like we did. What the bloody hell is that? It's like his Magla's going out of control. Vinka, snap out of it! Vinka!
I'll kill you!
I'll kill every last one of them! Get into my way and I'll kill you all too!
And look.
Killing them isn't gonna fix anything.
Vinka.
He's right, Vinka. I hate him too. Then what's the use of killing back? We knew no one would miss people like us if we died. We always had our pride, didn't we? Basilio. I've got nothing but hate left. Raw hate. I just want to kill and never stop killing. I can't stop. So, I'll be waiting at the chasm. There was Magla swirling around his body. He can't weather that forever.
Damn it.
Is he able to jump like that from the power he was talking about earlier? He's a monster. Let's stop Vinka together.
Yeah.
Thanks, Will. I think that's what Vinka wants. That's why he told us where to go. I can sense a strong resolve and trust from Basilio.
I've got to settle this as his kindred and as his friend.
And we will, Basilio. And with this, we obtain Battle Hypnosis, which will allow Basilio to gain experience at a normal rate. We can swap him out freely now. That chasm Vinka mentioned, it's just outside this town. I suppose it's long abandoned by now. Whenever someone died from the igniter experiments, that's where they throw the bodies. It's a mass grave. And it would have been ours. I think I'll have to fight Vinka. When you've done everything you need to do, just let me know. Alright.
This one's important.
I must stop Vinka, an old comrade of Basilio's. When I'm ready, I should speak to Basilio in the town during the day so we can defeat him together. Basilio looked miserable as we returned to the group. It's okay. Alright, now that we're back here in the Hushed Honeybee Inn, we unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately for me, because scheduling-wise this worked out, we have no more followers that take place during the evening. Our evenings are now entirely freed up. And with that, we are going to go over to Martira because we have an achievement to finish out. We need to go to the Thoroughfare Square, and we need to do one final bungee jump. If you are following along and you've been doing the bungee jumps alongside me, you should be getting an achievement with this last one. If you haven't, then you'll just need to do an extra time, which won't be too bad as we progress further. We'll have plenty of free days. All right, let's go. All right, looks like everything is set. Well then, get ready. The die has been cast and my fate is set. Off we go! Whee! Still feel like that probably is not very good for your spine, but what do I know? I haven't gone bungee jumping. Wow, impressive. I enjoyed watching that, so I wanted to give you something for making my day. Thanks for the foreign coin.
All right.
With that, we should have completed that achievement. I've already gotten the platinum for this on Steam, so I can't see that, but it should be working right about now. Now can I discuss the test of courage as we made our way back to the others?
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 11 days remain.
Because we still cannot hang out with Yufa just yet, we're going to be spending our time here in the Varmareno Coliseum today. And if we're going to be fighting something, we might as well make sure we're prepared for it. So, let's pull up Stroll. What we're going to do is we're going to pull out Stroll, Juna, and Basilio, and we're going to just see if we can't just completely wash out anything that we come across. What we're going to need to do is make sure all of them have Utilitarian's Manual equipped, because that will be very, very important for making sure that the strategy goes well. As I said before, these items are so incredibly useful. And we'll actually get to see the Edge of Calamity use as well, which will increase our strike attack strength. I could increase Basilio's strength just a little bit more. What's his strength right now anyways? 73 is pretty good. Stroll, 74. Not bad. All right, let's talk to this guy. Welcome back, hero. You must be here to take on that final challenge. You really up for it? As I told you, your final opponent is going to be a Goop Toron. It's the strongest opponent we've got at the Coliseum, and many haven't survived to tell the tale of facing it. You'll have to defeat this Goop Toron quickly. Not only are the two of you fairly matched, if you let the fight drag out, it's going to be a real nightmare for the both of you. So you'll need to end it quickly. I'm sure you can take it down without breaking a sweat, though. Your glorious record thus far proves that you can. Now then, hero of the Coliseum, are you ready for the fight? The crowd's eagerly awaiting you in there. I would suggest bringing the prince for this if you are, for some reason, averse against using the prince. I understand, but bring it anyway so you have those extra actions just in case. Anyways, bring it on! Don't die out there, eh? Show us what legends are made of. You know how many of these bastards we have fought since the Belega Corridor back in like episode, I want to say 13? We have fought so many of these damn Taurons and we've got one more in our way. The Goop Tauron is a pretty standard guy. And because of the requirements for this match, we have to defeat him in 2 turns or less. That is not 2 press turn icons, that is 2 full turn cycles. So essentially what we're gonna wanna do is do Masquerade Charge, and just completely blast this guy. That's essentially what we want to do here. We can utilize Hero's Cry if we want to add turn icons, but I'm kind of curious if we can just beat the crap out of this guy without it. 5k. We do Peerless Stone Cleaver, and we should probably not need to get to Basilio's turn. Yeah, okay. All right, it worked. Yeah, this is also a pretty standard Unscathed Triumph. Make sure to try and get it because we need that precious mag. Yes. 9 heroes leave of lights as well. Magic Endurance for Stroll, not great. Strength Agility for Hulkenberg, okay. Magic Luck for Juna is amazing. And Magic Endurance for Yufa is pretty good. The Goop Tauron has finally been defeated, and in a matter of moments. You're an undeniable legend. You really did it. Today's fight will be carved into the history of the Varmareno Coliseum. You're the king of this place. Well, at least I'm the king of something right now. And with this, we obtain the Yggdrasil Crown and 135,000 Reeve. Never imagined what we'd get pulled into when we signed up for this ranked league thing. We even got a human thrown into the mix. Oh, yes, that. Still very sorry, but you wouldn't mind keeping that to yourselves. I truly am grateful to you. You did so much more than get the audience cheering. There's a whole new air of excitement to this place. If you don't mind my saying so, before you came along, the Coliseum was, well, let's just say it was mostly the type who enjoy the sport of watching a Goop Tauron rip people to shreds. But when you showed up and started winning your way up the ranks at that, You restored some dignity to this place. I can't wait until we become the heel and people start booing us, because we're winning so much. People came to watch a true warrior fight, and they left inspired by your bravery. We never could have imagined that not so long ago. Oh, you're really pouring your heart out there. You got me there. I'm not one to get all weepy and ramble on. There's clearly no one in the Colosseum who could stand against you. And I don't think there's anyone more deserving of the crown. I won every match in the Ranked League. It's apparently had a good impact in the Colosseum, too. Well, I guess we should hit the road. Let's fight just like we did here until the very end. You good with that, oh king of the Colosseum? I'm fine with that. And we also got a very, very useful item. Let's go ahead and check out that Yggdrasil crown right now.
What now?
We go over here. We can find ourselves, if I can organize things properly. Here we are, Yggdrasil crown. Prevents mental status ailments and will give magic +5. Mental status ailments include charm, daze, forget, sleep, and rage. Very, very, very good. So good. For right now, we're going to be giving Yufa the Yggdrasil crown. This will probably be moved around a lot, just like the Divine Light gloves. But for right now, we'll go ahead and give it to her. She is now a pretty good jack of all trades with a pretty decent magic stat too.
Where to?
Next, we're going to be making our way back over to Brylehaven, and we're going to go to the Anglers Inn Square. Because there's something that we've been holding off on doing that could wrap up a little story. Off we go. We want to go over to speak to Dottram over here, where Alonso usually hung out. Ah, you've come. We're all set for that last request of Alonso's, getting his village to accept his donation. The road to the village has been cleared. We'll be there and back in no time by carriage. Shall we go now? Let's go. Splendid! I think this will be enlightening for you, so thank you for your time. We hurried to Alonso's village by carriage and gave the money to the villagers.
You will?
All of this money is for the village! This is more than enough to rebuild the village, but you're certain you want to give it away? Please take the money. This village should have it.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're grateful for your generous support. This village was in shambles after what Alonso did, but thanks to you, we'll manage to build from the ground up again. There are awful people in this world, but good people like you exist too. I think you ought to be king. Aye, everyone in this village supports you wholeheartedly. The road ahead of you may be trying, you will surely emerge victorious. Oh, because of that Alonso, we lost someone dear to us. But you've brought him to justice. You are this village's hope. We'll make sure your money is put to good use.
Why?
Hey, Mr. Will, why did Alonso do all those bad things? His mom was a very nice lady, though. Safely delivered Alonso's inheritance back to his village. Is this really for the best? Sometimes, maybe lying is for the best, Will. I returned to the tavern in Brylehaven where Alonso and I had spoken. I left the village without clearing Alonso's name. Was that really the right decision? Alonso's letter?
Are you, perchance, looking for this? Did my last words have you in tears? What's with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Because I am seeing a ghost.
I didn't take you to be the superstitious sort. I didn't die. That's all there is to it. Even if the world would have preferred otherwise, I plan to keep living. As long as you and my mother wish for it. Consider the letter a bit of a stage prop.
But everything you wrote was sincere.
Quite so. Alas, did my deceit diminish my sincerity? I'm sure you've told your fair share of lies as well. The same is true of all your future subjects. No man or woman is completely honest. Fiction has its role to play in supporting people. Like with you in that book you hold so dear, yes? But there comes a time in all lives where reality starts to give chase. It closes in on us eventually. So when that time comes, well, if that time comes, we'll run from it for as long as we can. Is that so wrong? Of course not. It all comes back to weakness. But it's weakness that makes people interesting. I find it endearing. Should you ever have a need of deception, you can rely on me. I'll be at your service, no matter where or when.
Thank you, Alonso.
You're very welcome. Now go on and show me that new world of yours. Well, I do hope we can keep seeing each other like this. Come what may. So long, young majesty.
Alonso smiled and sauntered off. Intended. Thanks to Alonso's behind-the-scenes maneuvers, the people of the city now fully support me. Yeah, you didn't think Alonso was dead now, did you? Nah, he always had one last trick up his sleeve. I'll be honest though, it did surprise me on my first playthrough. I'll be completely honest, I was expecting him to just be truly dead, even if it didn't really sit right with me in terms of his mother wanting him to live and to see his life through to the fullest, and for us putting a lot of effort into making sure he survives, for him just to kind of throw his life away in our name. I thought it would be a decent wrap-up to his story, but it wasn't one that really sit right with me. But this conclusion is what made Alonso's follower story my second favorite in the entire game. And yeah, I'm glad that he survived. Normally, I will be a little iffy on cop-out deaths, but Alonso's fake-out does genuinely make a lot of good sense, and it wraps up his story pretty well. Other than that, Alonso as a character is really fun, his dialogue's great, it's one of the darker stories that contrasts a lot of the more, well, optimistic stories that kind of don't really go into super crazy detail about how dark and grim things can get. And I enjoy it a lot. His English and Japanese voice is also incredible. I would definitely add him to the list of a person that I would listen to a full audiobook of something like The Silmarillion to, 100%. So yeah, I'll give him that. Now, we aren't done today. We have one more thing I want to do, and it's kind of weird, but we might as well spend our evening doing something that we haven't done before. And that can be found in Alderbury Heights. Let's go and take a look at something that can only be available at nighttime. And I think for us to do that, we will need to go to the Diafranco streets. Actually, I was wrong. We need to go to the Lower Blue Sky Bridge because, of course, I can't get anything right today. It seems to be kind of a problem. And we're going to be doing soon, if I can just glide down to it. Aha, here we are.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently, there's a hot spring here. This must be the bathing spot Yufa was talking about. Water melts away your anxiety. Hey, when that happens, we usually get mag. What do you say? Want to get in?
Yep.
Actually, let's hold on to that, because there is someone here in Alderbury Heights that has a quest for us. And I want to talk to them first before we go over to the hot springs. And that person is right over here. The Gentle Merchant. Excuse me, could you possibly be the prince? There are all manner of unpleasant rumors floating around, but I don't believe a word of them. In truth, I've had my eye on you since the exhibition. And then after learning that your lineage was as remarkable as your deeds, I know for certain you are worthy of being the next king. Oh, thank you. To show my appreciation for you, your highness, I have prepared a special promotion of sorts. I call it the Warm Heart Full Wallet Hot Spring Campaign. You have but to bathe in a hot spring, your highness, and you'll receive a reward. If you've put some of the hot spring water you've bathed into this vial and bring it to me as proof, I'll have 30,000 reef to give you. Hang on, let's let her finish. Is that acceptable? Whoa. So, you're just gonna pay us to take a bath. This seems weird. Shady, even. Why? His Highness works so hard to save his people. I just want him to have a moment to relax, to offer a little extra monetary support. That is my sole desire. Will you accept this vial as a token of his humble merchant's goodwill? I mean, it's technically kind of free money, so sure, no problem.
Just
My word, such kindness. It is an honor to know you believe in me. The hot spring is here underneath the Blue Sky Bridge. Yeah, I was just there.
Help me out, would you?
You can always find me here. Please, let me know when you've acquired the spring water.
Let's give it a shot.
As proof I bathed in the Altabury hot spring, I need to collect its water in the empty vial the requester gave me. First, I should head to the hot spring in the lower level of the Blue Sky Bridge at night. Yeah!
Okay then.
Okay, never say that the whole, like, gamer girl bathwater thing never worked out for people. We're about to get 30,000 Reeve for giving ourselves Prince Bathwater to a bunch of people. Yeah, this is definitely one of the more unhinged quests in the game. It's pretty funny. It is also almost certainly based off of real-life events. There are tons of people who have sold their actual bathwater on sites like eBay and Etsy and probably Temu, if I had to guess. That seems like something you would find on Temu. And yeah, so this is definitely a real thing, and we're about to give this merchant lady Will Prince bathwater. Yeah. Metaphor Fantazio, everyone. My game of the year 2024 and one of my personal favorite games of this current decade.
Got it.
Yeah. Here we go. Maybe the terrible sky scared everyone else away, but there's no guests here. I could probably take a relaxing bath like this. The soothing heat from the water radiated into the very core of my body. It's starting to tremble. What should I do? Well, we can do a few things. Let's just surrender to the heat. I can't take this anymore. I have to get out. Oh, never mind. Oh, I noticed a plant-like object floating by me in the water. Got a hero's fruit. Oh, that's right. The merchant in Altabury asked me to bottle up some of the hot springs water. Yay. At least we get some mag. Nice. Okay.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 10 days remain.
Okay, here you go, you freak. Yes, you have a certain glow about you. I take it you've gone to the hot spring? Have you brought the water? Yes, it's in this vial. And allow me to take it off your hands. If I ask, how was the hot spring? It was nice and cozy. Water imparting true coziness. Yes, a perfect seal of approval. Now all I have to do is reproduce this prince-infused water. I've done it! My perfect bath salts are complete! What's this all about a seal of approval? What do you mean, reproduce the water? Well, making bath salts is my business, you see. What better way to sell products than to say they satisfied even His Highness? So you just wanted to use them for advertising? That's what this was about? You're the worst. Wait, I apologize for not discussing my intentions, but I'm not lying about being your supporter. Today, the people of this country are chilled to the bone. With these humble bath salts, I hope I might restore a modicum of warmth to their hearts. Of course, they're just bath salts. Don't stop wars or change hearts. True warmth will only come when we are a prosperous and peaceful country. That's why I wanted to use a blend approved by you. You're the ones striving to bring warmth back to our country, after all. Well, it does seem like she gets your values. What do you think? I guess it might be alright to give her your seal of approval? Well, I guess if that's all. Oh, I knew you would understand. This is a small token of my appreciation. Please, accept it. And this as well, please. I've heard you've so much of your reputation, your good works. I could offer you no less. It would be my distinct honor if these funds help ease your future endeavors. Thanks. At least I got 30,000 Reeve and an almighty panacea for giving you my bathwater. And please, take this as well. It's an insect, but it has a most fine sheen to it. I'm sure it'll be valuable somehow. Hey, gold beetle! If you still need more gold beetles for the remaining loot, or for the Steam achievements, or platinum trophy, you'll get one here. Of course, surely these salts deserve a proper name to convey the depth and strength of your faith in them. Yes, I've got it. It'll be called the Prince's Serene Embrace. Wonderful. Just picture it. Would you like to smell as though His Highness himself is holding you in his arms? You know what? Genius! Sensational!
Wait a second.
Wait, you're into it? Yeah, why not? We've already gone this far, screw it. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. With your support behind them, Your Highness, these bath salts will no doubt be a smash hit. I'm going to suggest this product to the general store in town right away. Yay. I mean, why not? I was able to get them to sell without a problem. Now then, please take this opportunity to purchase one yourself, Your Highness. Thanks. We can bathe in our bath as if we're being hugged by ourselves. Definitely not weird. How did it end up like this? Well, Gallica, you see, there are a lot of people in this country, and some of them are very special. Either way, next time on Metaphor Fantazio, I don't even know how we're going to top this episode, but next time on Metaphor Fantazio, we are going to begin the process of completing one of the longest side quest chains in the entire game. So, with that said, I'll see you soon. Ugh, bath water.